Hey guys, welcome to a day in our life. I was having a really good health day, so I thought it would be fun to vlog our day at home and bring you along for everything that we do. So this morning, we're gonna start out with a little bit of work. I need to work on some planners for the shop, and then I'm gonna bring you along with me while I get ready so I can show you my current skincare routine and my current makeup routine. And I need to pick up my house a little bit, so we'll do that later. Oh, I also have a really fun craft project that I wanna show you guys. So Pharaby and I are really excited to hang out with you guys today. I hope you're excited to hang out with us too. I just got out of the shower and I'm getting ready. So I wanted to show you guys my puppy. I wanted to show you guys my current skincare routine. I have a lot of sensitivities and allergies to things, so I have a very minimal skincare routine. So I just want to share. So this is the face wash that I use. This is by Ibotta. It's their Hydration Sensation Micellar Cleanser Water. I've been using this for over a year and I like it. Before that, I used to use Purity Made Simple. I liked it too, but I felt like there was always a little bit left over.
What's wrong?
I just used that with either a buff puff or either just with my hands, and then I have a makeup, what's it called, the sponges, makeup eraser sponge thing. That's what I use. So the next thing I do is I take one of these exfoliating cotton things. You probably can't tell, but it's an exfoliating one. And then I use this Clinique, and you can tell I use this because I buy the big boy bottle with a push top. I have used this pretty religiously since I was maybe like 17 or 18. Like that's kind of my toner that I know works. I just do that all over my face. It is really cloudy out today. It was supposed to rain today. And the rain was supposed to get gone and it was supposed to be sunny tomorrow. So whenever we woke up this morning, it was raining and I was like, okay, cool, so it's gonna be gone tomorrow. Well, then the sun started trying to come out. And then I looked at the weather and now they're saying that it's gonna be decent pretty much kind of for the rest of the day, like cloudy and maybe a little bit of showers, but like really nice temperature. We're supposed to get to almost 70. And so now I decided that we would go on the porch some today instead of doing what I was gonna do because it's gonna rain tomorrow. So the plan was that I was going to actually wash my hair, do some work and stuff today, and just kind of stay in and do, you know, house type stuff. So this is the next thing that I'm using, and this is by Grown Alchemist. It's Instant Smoothing Serum, and this is a sample that I got in a big kit from Grown Alchemist several months ago. I love this. I swear I can tell a difference as soon as I put it on my skin. Like it makes everything like look smoother. And it says to pat it on. Y'all, I'm the worst skincare person. Like I rub everything. I don't tap. The only place I remember to tap is my under eye area. And that's it. So this is the next thing I use from Grown Alchemist. This is their Age Repair Eye Cream. So I like this a lot. And I love Grown Alchemist products because all of their skincare products are fragrance free. They're a clean beauty brand, but they also, like, they don't do fragrance. All right, so next step for me is this Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing BB Gel. So this is one that kind of changes to the color of your skin. And this is what I use for moisturizer in the day. I can't use foundation at all. It clogs my pores, it breaks me out. Like, I can't use foundation at all. So if I want any type of coverage or anything, then I have to use a tinted BB cream type thing, and this one works really well for me. So you can see it starts changing colors pretty quickly. Pharaby just had an outburst, so it had a chance to change color. And so I usually just rub that because it is tinted. So usually what I do is I rub it down my neck and then I use my body lotion, which this is the one I use. You can get this at Sprouts or Amazon. You probably can get other places too, but this is what I use. So I'm gonna actually lotion my body and I'll be right back. And the next thing that I do on hair wash days is I use this Drunk Elephant leave-in conditioner. It's Silk Amino Conditioning Leave-In Milk. I picked it up because it's fragrance free. And I can't have anything with fragrance near my face at all. So I've really liked it too, because that's the other thing. Sometimes I'll find a product that's like, oh cool, there's no fragrance, and then the product, like, you can't tell it did anything. But this, you can tell if you have it on you. So what I do is I typically put about maybe like, so like that much. And then I just comb it through my hair, and then I put my hair in a plop. I think the sun is trying to come out now. So probably what I'll do if the sun is out. Oh, hey, hi, I just leave my head upside down. If it's not cold outside and if it's not raining, what I do is I will take myself outside, I'll sit on the porch and just let the wind dry my hair. So this is actually not a eye makeup at all. This is Enthused by Tarte, and it's actually a blush, but I use it, as you can tell, I use it for a brow bone highlight situation. So I just put this up here. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take this pink out of this palette, and this is Natasha Denona, I guess. I'm not sure, I'm so sorry. I'm not up on the current makeup people's names. But this is the little palette, and it is the mini retro palette. And I am just going to take this really light pink right here with this brush. I have no idea what brushes or what. And I'm just gonna put this on my lid. I've been really impressed with this palette. I've had it honestly for almost a year, or about a year. I've liked it. It's been really good. The pigment's good on it. And I know this doesn't look like it's very pigmented, but it's a really light color, so it's not supposed to. So I'm happy with that. I would totally repurchase from her brand. Next step is Beauty Blender. I can't remember who made this one, but anyway, it has, if you can tell, it has a really sharp tip on it. And the only place that I really need it, because I don't use makeup all over my face, is just straight under my eye. So having that sharp tip like that is key. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in the creaseless concealer version of it. I can't tell a difference between this and regular Shape Tape, all right? I'm gonna be honest, I cannot tell a difference. The under eye Shape Tape, I can't tell a difference at all. I always get the sample size because it dries out otherwise. I had to cave and grab a mirror. That's basically all I do. Now, the only thing that did, you can still see shadow, but I just feel like it takes that dark away, which is all I'm trying to do. And then what I do is I take this What's Up from Benefit and I just put it on right, like, I don't know if you can really tell, but you see where my concealer ends, but then my skin starts. So I put it directly below that. I put it on my nose and I put it directly right here. And then what I do is I take the fat end of my Beauty Blender thing and I just do this. And like I said, I know that's not perfect by any means, but what it does is it allows kind of a transition from that for me to like my naked skin. And so I feel like it's not as harsh now. And it also gives me a little bit of highlight because I like the way a highlight looks, but as we've discussed, like I have skin problems, so we can't do a lot of things. So then if I were gonna do my eyebrows, which I'm not going to do, this is the pencil I use. It's the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit, and it looks like this on the tip, which I think this is really important. It's angled, and so it stays angled as you use it because the container is actually angled. So basically it can't help but stay a point, if that makes sense. And it's click up, so you don't have to do anything. The color I use is 2. Next is my eyeliner. So this is their 24/7 Glide On eyeliner or eye pencil, whatever they call it. This is the color Psychedelic Sister, which is purple, and I'm gonna put that under my eyes. By the way, I do want to say this is not creaseless. It says it's creaseless. It's not creaseless. The other one, it wears the same. I almost feel like this one creases a little bit more, honestly, because I'm pretty much 40. I'll be 40 in like a month. So I do have lines, you know, and so I don't feel like this is creaseless. I feel like the other one's a little bit lighter weight, so it kind of does better. But I'm not picky. I'll buy either one of them because it still is giving me that coverage of not having black bags under my eyes. So that's that part. So the last step is mascara for me, and this is Extreme Dimensions by MAC. Once again, it's a mini, and I like the minis because they last to me just as long as the regulars. So I'm gonna put my mascara on really quick. I love their mascara though. I feel like it does so good. And this one, if you buy it on mac.com, sorry, I'm having to look at myself in the mirror or in the view thingy. So if you go to mac.com, they actually have this in more than black. They have it in pink, purple, blue, but I really like wearing purple mascara. This is black, but I really like wearing purple mascara. I'm gonna have to get my real mirror. Oh, I did pretty good. I did really good doing that in a viewfinder backwards. Heck yeah. The skills I didn't know I had. Anyway, so that is actually my whole entire makeup routine. And like I told y'all, I know that it's kind of weird because I don't do anything down here, but I just try to do what works best for my skin, and I think that's the best thing that anyone can do. All right, I'm gonna get dressed, and then we are gonna go on the porch and hang out for a little while. It's lunchtime. I have little shorty carrots on accident. And she's having freeze-dried raw from Instincts. It's a pumpkin one. I'm on a Cliff Bar kick for lunch right now. So I went through maybe like 6 or 7 years where I would have a peanut butter and jelly or a smoothie every day for lunch for seriously years and years and years. And then a couple months ago, I kind of just started not wanting that. Now I'm hooked on peanut. It has to be the peanut butter flavor one at lunchtime because I'm like, that's lunch appropriate. It's peanut butter, and I was having peanut butter and jelly. So that's been my lunch for every day. Probably for like 2 months now. And I'm fine with it. I'm gonna clean the kitchen really quick. Oh, let me show y'all where this broke. This was crazy. So I dropped the pieces in here. Oh, here they are. Okay. This was crazy. So right here is a hole right now, and this spring is supposed to go in there with a button on it, and like this button is, you can see inside the little piece that was like, basically it was supposed to be permanently on there for that, and it just exploded off. And so thank God whenever it did, it didn't leak water everywhere because it happened at night. Like it didn't happen, you know, where I would be opening the fridge. So whenever it happened and I realized, I immediately went on Amazon and ordered another one because I had just ordered a 4-pack of filters, and the filter that was in that one was a brand new filter. So, and those filters are not cheap. So like it was gonna be better for me to spend the like $40 on the new pitcher thing, since I had the filters, you know what I mean? Then I started thinking, I'm like, let me just contact Zero Water and see if they would replace it for me. They sent me one, Anyway, I'm gonna clean the kitchen a little bit. It looks like a really bigger mess than what it actually is, probably, maybe. I don't know, it might not look like a mess at all. I guess it depends on who you are. But because my house is so open, this is the only thing about having like a really open concept house. If you have stuff out of place, like it makes your whole house look like a mess. And I always have a little bit of something out of place because I live here and like my house isn't perfect. So I feel like it always looks just a little bit of a mess, even if it's not to this degree. Forgot I had that over there to wash. I love this griddle. It's seriously my favorite kitchen thing that I have. I don't know, I like my pizza oven thing too really well, but I like this a lot. I kind of prefer this to a flat, like a frying pan style thing, because I can put everything on it in that way if I'm gonna, cause it's just me. So if I'm gonna have something that maybe I would need 2 spaces on a frying pan for, then this works really well because that way, like it's big, you know, so I can cook like 4 sections of stuff like it's Waffle House or some shit. So while Pharaby's doing her puzzle, I wanted to show y'all my cross stitch I'm working on. I'm almost done with it. So this is it. It's the THC molecule. And so I thought that was cool. But it says, it has a little thing you can make it say weed on it. I don't know that I'm going to, because I think it's kind of cool like this. I might put it on there. I don't ever display my, I'm gonna say crochet stuff, my cross stitch stuff. Like I just don't really display it anywhere. So I don't have any plans for this. I'm gonna put it in the drawer with the rest of them. Oh, the only thing I have left to finish on this is one flower right here, and the middle of this flower and the middle of that flower. So it's like, I have probably like maybe 30 minutes until it's done, if I don't want to write the part where it says weed on it, because I kind of don't necessarily, I don't know that I'm not going to. I kind of think it kind of needs it, but I also kind of don't really care. So I might not put it on there. I'm a process crafter, so I like the process of, like, not that I don't care about the finished product, like I do want the finished product, like I want to complete the project, but I'm not so concerned with like, what am I going to do with this after? I'm not that person. Oh my gosh. Pharaby's puzzle is so loud. But like, I don't even wear a lot of the sweaters that I knit. I love to wear my sweaters whenever I have an opportunity, but there's kind of two things that stop me from wearing them so much. One is we live in the South, so it's not really cold a lot, so it's not really a great time for me to wear a sweater a lot. The other thing is, I have a dog, obviously, and I have a service dog. So whenever we go places, everything that she has on has Velcro. Her vests have Velcro on them. And I am not protective of my sweaters in a way of like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna save them for a special occasion, but I am protective of them if I know there's gonna be Velcro involved, because that's a surefire way for me to fuck them up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna deliberately do something to mess my clothes up. Like, so I just feel like I can't really wear them out unless Pharaby doesn't wear a vest. And for a while we weren't wearing a vest whenever we went out. I say we. I wasn't putting a vest on her for a while. The last weird encounter where that person was trying to say I stole Pharaby, that made me be like, we're wearing service dog vests from now on. Like, I've started filming everything we do now out in public, and I kind of wasn't for a while because it's kind of weird too. Like, how did I even get on that? Because that's why I started vesting Pharaby, is because all that stuff, and that's also why I started filming it. And that's why I don't wear my sweaters a lot. There we go, that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Because I used to wear my sweaters a lot more, and then when I need a service dog, basically, I stopped wearing them out a lot because her vests have had Velcro, so it sucks. So I would love to get a vest that doesn't have Velcro. That would be really cool someday. I just thought about something that would be so fun. I'm gonna do an updated gear haul because I know for sure I have patches y'all haven't seen, and I probably have, I might have some vests you haven't seen too, I don't know. Is that good? Thank you. So I'm gonna make my pizza that I got the other day at Target. So make that for dinner tonight. It's supposed to storm starting tonight, overnight. I've heard that it was gonna be pretty stormy because right now it's been like in the 70s today, and it's supposed to be, I think, in the 40s tomorrow. So whenever that happens, like, it typically will be a big storm. So I think Pharaby and I are gonna puzzle. I'm probably gonna make my pizza for dinner in a little while. Y'all, it is about to go down in my kitchen. So I'm making this pizza that I got the other day whenever we went to Target. And this is what it looks like before it's cooked, obviously. My oven's preheating. But it kind of sucks a little bit because all the toppings are kind of in the middle, but and they're frozen, so like I can't push them. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm excited about the toppings. After it's heated up for a minute, I'm probably gonna, actually probably after it's done, I'll take it out and, like, you know, push that stuff around. But very good, and it's better than it being on the edges, so super excited. So I'm eating my pizza right now, and I just wanted to say the crust is so good. It's just a little bit crispy. I don't know if you could hear that, but it is a little bit crispy and is awesome. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we did on this relaxing day at home. We'll see you next week with a gear haul. Bye guys!